What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome back to the old subscribers. I'm going to be starting my May readings, and the Three of Wands came out. So that also stands for the sign of Aries. So basically, I kind of already shuffled the cards and laid them out on the table. Sue me if you want to. But I think that you guys are healing from something, but you're also trying to make a choice. Maybe a choice about what makes you happy, about destiny spinning in your favor after this choice is made. Realizing that there is a lot of things that you want to do, a lot of things that you want to see. You could be traveling towards someone's traveling towards you, something about a long distance here. I don't usually read this deck in the reverse, but the Four of Pentacles came out in reverse, so I'm going to leave it. This is feeling like you're vulnerable. And that's maybe why you haven't made a choice. This is talking about divine timing because the Patience card just came out after the World card. So waiting for this to come through. The Angel of Love is also here for some of you this month, calling on them. Your second chakra and your fifth chakra. So Archangel Ariel and Archangel Gabriel are trying to work with you on your second and fifth chakra. So calling on them or just knowing that they're trying to assist you deceit. Are we deceiving ourselves? Are we not making a decision because of the things that we've been through before? Then the third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. So maybe you guys are off balance this month, and that's why you're a little bit confused. Maybe that's why you're not able to make a decision. Your second, third, and fifth chakra all need work. I mean, I feel like you guys have a love offer here, or there's a new beginning. Someone wants you to cooperate and work with them. There could be someone who wants to assist you financially, or you could be dealing with an earth sign. Some of you are going through some financial constraints this month. Seventh chakra too, damn. So you are off balance. First chakra. So, okay. First, second, third, fifth, and seventh are all being worked on. This is what's causing the indecision. This could be what's causing some other things in your life. The Angel of Strength is here. The Goddess of the Moon. I feel like some things haven't been revealed. I think that you need to really trust your intuition, get balanced a little bit. Knowing that you're in a cycle, that you might be surrounded by someone who's a little bit hostile, but you have the man holding the heart. So I feel like this is talking about either someone in your life that really does care about you, or this is just your energy of having love for someone, but maybe you don't know that, or you're not telling them. You know, you do have caring connections also with the woman holding a coin. So maybe work is a factor. There is victory. There is journey. But along with that comes anxiety and the strategy. I feel like it's going to take patience. It's going to, you're going to need to balance some things out because love is here, but I don't think you're doing anything about it. You guys are feeling vulnerable maybe because of financial issues, and you're wondering, is this meant to be? Do I need to make a choice? The Judgment card's here, so you're gonna have clarity towards the end of the month about this. And yes, this is progress. So I feel like there will be a decision made here, maybe when it comes to finances for some of you. Then you have the Two of Swords, the Two of Wands with the Eight of Cups. So because you're so indecisive, someone might be pulling back from you. But you guys are on the same page. You're mirroring each other's energy with this balancing, trying to figure out things. Time to compromise, time to make a decision. The Two of Wands is waiting. You're waiting and just thinking. It's causing someone to pull back, whether it's you or this other person. Someone who, you have wishes coming true with the Nine of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. Someone really cares about you. Someone is really nurturing. Someone is really supportive. Someone's also very intuitive. Maybe it's about trusting your intuition, realizing that if you were to compromise with another person, you have the potential to be really happy. But your chakras are so fucked up right now that I don't think that you are able to make a decision. For whatever reason, you're just really unbalanced. And balancing yourself would help you to balance out the rest of your life as well. Maybe that's why you're either pulling back or this person's pulling back. But I feel like at the end of the month, you're going to be able to make a decision about the things that maybe you're going to walk away from. But at the same time, it's about trusting your intuition and realizing that you do have someone that cares a lot about you. This love offers here with a, really grounded person who's this motherly figure. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. You have the Death card. Really big changes coming in. Also, you have the High Priestess. Paying attention and trusting your intuition, but that also means that you're not making a decision. That a decision is going to need to be made before the end of the month here, okay? There is balance coming to a theater near you. There also comes with someone who's being a little bit defensive. Maybe it's you being defensive because you don't know what decision to make. And there's a big ass transition that's going on in your life. I don't think you can see that. There's a new beginning here, but it's coming with fights, whether you're fighting with it or it's just petty arguments with somebody else. Could be with the Virgo because they're not really making a choice. You have the Hanged Man. Okay. And the King of Cups. Becoming balanced after you spend some time by yourself. Maybe this is what it is. Maybe it is about kind of going in a cocoon, realizing that you're changing for the better so you can come out emotionally balanced and go with this love offer here. Because for some of you, it's definitely a twin. For some of you, it's a soulmate. For some of you, it is like love and partnership. It's marriage, a lot of attraction for somebody. But you're both trying, like on the fence about this. You're both waiting. You're both trying to make a decision, but you love each other. I mean, that's important, Someone is pulled back right now. Four of Swords. I mean, maybe that's what you need to do. But at the same time, do you know that you have this love here? Do you realize that this other person feels this way? Maybe there is a message or maybe there's kids involved in this for some of you. I feel like there does need to be a decision made here with the Justice card. Could be with the Libra. Maybe there is some legal shit going on because then you have the Emperor. Maybe it's a divorce and there's kids involved. And that's why there's a lot of other shit going on around this. Does this other person want a divorce? Or is that what you think? Or is that why you're pulling out because of some other shit that happened? Or is this about you because you're Aries coming into your full power and making a decision? Instead of being stuck in your head, instead of being all about for yourself, even though you are putting work in yourself here, 8 and 9 of Pentacles. Working on what you have, working on yourself, getting yourself together so you can offer love to someone who is a circle of support for you, but they're just moving really fucking slow. But it is about trying something new. It is about something that's kind of slow moving. 7 of Swords. Are you deceiving yourself or do you think that this person's lying to you? Think that someone's doing something behind your back. Or maybe there's a lesson to be learned here. But at the same time, this is probably a solid commitment for some of you. Either with an earth sign or there's just money coming in. Speaking your truth, cutting out the bullshit. There's a reunion here. And a lot of passion behind this. Having the focusing on what it is you want to make a decision, because the magician can make whatever the fuck he wants happen, but somebody is sitting here crying over spilled milk, focusing on the loss and the regret and the grief and feeling abandoned, instead of focusing on the fact that there's another person here that wants to work with you and they're waiting for you. Realizing that maybe some cups spilled, but you still have some cups left, but you're not paying attention to what you still have in front of you. You're paying attention to the shit that you lost. There's abundance here. A new start, maybe with someone that you have kids with, or there's a kid in the picture. Maybe there's a baby, but it could be about creating something, whatever your baby is. You know, like creating something new in your life, realizing you can do that because you are to that point. You know, figuring out what start you want to take here. What do you want to do? Having a lot of choices. Speaking your truth. Something you've already seen. Put a lot of time into somebody. There is love here with a Gemini maybe. But all I see is in your head, 9 and 10. So this shit that's going on in your head's about to be over. Because you went from 9, 10, boom. This shit's done. And hopefully it's all these feelings. Like worry and fear and anxiety and depression. Hopefully this shit will be done for you. I mean, it will be. The 10 is here. Realizing that with these thoughts and with an ending, it's going to hurt. But is it something that needs to end? Probably. Telling somebody how you feel about them. Being this solid, grounded person. There might be stress. There might be a cycle that needs to end here. Really fast communication. And there's going to be some downloads as well from the guides that you have along with healing. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. Or a Sagittarius. All you really want, and I think you're going to be communicating this and going for, is this victory, this trying something new, and with an equal give and take with someone. That's what you want. That's what you've been thinking about. Victory is here, but you're going to have to try something new. You're going to have to think about what you want and go for it. I don't think you're doing that right now, though. Fighting it. Because there's some kind of loss here. Then the Tower hits. So maybe this fighting is going to be done. Once this Tower comes in, then the Strength card's here. So something's going to crash and burn, but you're going to be able to get over it. You have the Strength card. Could be dealing with the Leo. There's a new start here, along with enlightenment and realizing, you know, speaking positive, getting positive, because there is the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. A solid foundation with happiness and total love and support. And a lot of passion. And knowing that, realizing that. Maybe you don't realize that. Because you're thinking about somebody from your past, somebody that left you out in the cold. So you're pushing people out of your life. And you got all this worry and fear here. Toxic thoughts, behaviors, whatever the case may be. Could be with the Capricorn. But this is what you're focused on. You should be focused on moving forward to someone that you have a lot of passion for. Or you could be taking on this energy where you know what you want and you're going to go get it. Moving forward is the main thing here. Moving away from this bullshit that doesn't serve you anymore. Juggling, figuring it out, balancing it. But all in the meantime, you're disconnected, or this other person's disconnected. But the King and Queen of Wands are here. So somebody you're already in a relationship with. Someone from your past. Sending a message about trying this new, even though there is some things that need to change or things we need to get over. What is it? Moving forward instead of sitting at a 2, which is duality, which is you and this other person. I don't think you're holding back from someone anymore, but at the same time, you were kind of feeling like this could be something that makes you feel vulnerable. Maybe that's okay to feel vulnerable. I think you're trying to hold yourself back from being impulsive and overbearing. But at the same time, you need to love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. You have a lot of chemistry with somebody. You have love here, and you have healing family issues, okay? There's a strong magnetic attraction to someone, and a new person has stirred your romantic feelings, and your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. I'm pretty sure that, is it Saturn that is in Aries right now? It's going to bring up some old shit. And it's probably going to bring up whatever wasn't healed. This is karma. It's going to be throwing some old shit back at you, whatever hasn't been dealt with. And that might be leaving you stuck in your head. Because nobody really wants to go back and deal with, like, stuff that hurt us. You know, do we really want to do that? No. There's a reason we don't deal with stuff. There's a reason why we try to just keep going on. Like, we'll be alright, you know? But at the same time, that doesn't do anything for you. It doesn't really heal anything. If you don't ever really heal from the past, how are you ever supposed to have a good future? You can't run forever. I mean, you can, but I don't know if that's what you really want to do. Let somebody in. You have to lose. Of course you don't want to feel vulnerable and you don't want to get hurt. But that's not everybody's intention in your life. I don't know what the fuck is making you think that. That's not true. Being vulnerable isn't something that we all want to do. We want to be like giving the chance for someone to hurt us. Of course not. But what if they're not going to hurt you? What if they have the potential to make you really happy? You're going to keep pushing it out? Being assisted. And you need to have some faith. Because all you're doing right now is self-sabotage. Check out these demons on your back. That's what's keeping you stuck. How teachable are you? Are you able to let anyone else give their opinion or help you or even say anything to you? Or are you just stuck in your ways? Phoenix rising, you guys, like I said, you guys are going through a transition right now. The Phoenix comes back better and stronger than ever before. This has something to do with family and tribe. These are all healing cards. You guys are still healing from some things in your life. And you have someone that really loves you, but you're not paying attention. You're like, I don't give a shit. I'm going to look over here. And this guy is like super in love and I don't think you care. Or like you're purposely trying not to pay attention. It's like, how could you not feel this guy breathing down your neck? Because look what's in the way. Pride. Ego. Sexual arts. Maybe not wanting to be intimate with someone because you know that's, you know, you're a fire sign. So maybe that's how you can bond with somebody. That is being vulnerable to someone if you sleep with them or you have those feelings. You're not trying to let anybody in. You're not trying to feel anything for anybody because it's easier not to. It's way easier to push people away than it is to let them in. And you guys need to let go of some shit. Whatever's holding you back. These little dudes in the background, they gotta go. You gotta let it go. Let these cycles end. Or it's gonna keep going around and around and around and around. Like I said about the hamster wheel. Do you want to be on the hamster wheel with the same people you're trying to avoid the rest of your life? Or are you going to let that shit end and let this shit go? Because I don't think people really even know you. You won't let people get to know you, will you? Are you letting anybody in? Are you just kind of stuck on that crossroad where you know that there's love and you know that people want to care about you, but you're running? And you have a mask on like everything's just fine, but you're not. Pay attention to the signs the universe is trying to help you. Maybe it's about acting young again, letting out that inner child where, you know, you are fun and carefree. Some of you are really afraid of rejection. That's what it all comes down to. Don't be afraid of rejection. I mean, it's easier said than done, but at the same time, I think we all have that fear. That's pretty normal. But are you selling yourself out in the meantime? Doing what you think everybody else wants you to do and throwing yourself and your own feelings to the side because you're afraid that you could get hurt potentially, and all it's really doing is making you sad? Keep seeing pride, Aries. Temptation. Procrastination. Never that. Sadness. Home. Something to do with what you consider to be home. Having the courage to discover your life purpose. Take off your mask and let people help you and have some faith. You're still healing, but there are people that really do love you, and you do need to have some patience because divine timing is at work here. Patience with yourself, if nothing else. Heal yourself. Let yourself heal. I mean, that's the only way that things could really ever get better, because you could run. Can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man, but at the same time, they don't really go away. None of it ever goes away. You just internalize it. And it's going to come out in different parts of your life until you deal with it, until you let that go, until you feel the feelings you need to feel so you can get better, so you can heal yourself, so that you can be a better person, whether it's for people in your life or for nobody else but yourself. I hate to get all philosophical on y'all, but happens. Have a good day.